This is quite gruesome. When I first read this headline, I thought to myself, ouch. That is a nasty one. That is a nasty one. But to numb his pain a little bit, he's been awarded $2 million in damages. Why? Let's get into why, guys. So, a man has been paid $2 million by BMW because a court ruled that he lost the tip of his thumb in an avoidable incident involving a closing door. Again, ouch. That's gotta hurt. So this was caused by what BMW have dubbed their soft closed doors, which, given the fact it took part of his thumb off, I don't think there's much soft close about that. Sounds like a hard shut, really, to be honest. So, unsurprisingly, the man, in incredible pain at that point, decided, you know what? I'm going to sue BMW for this. And you know what? I don't blame him. This was a long, drawn-out process, though. This took over a decade to resolve. However, $2 million, not a bad... I bet if you asked the majority of people if they'd chop part of their thumb off, just the end of it right there for $2 million, I think people would probably give a thumbs up to that. Sorry, is that too soon? This incident happened back in 2016, so 9 years ago, when a man who has been named as Mr. Boateng stepped out of his BMW X5 with the driver's door open roughly around 1 foot. While standing with his back to the vehicle, he allegedly rested his right hand on the B pillar, the soft close mechanism reportedly activated as normal, but he didn't move his thumb in time, so the system closed the door. And yeah, you can imagine what happened after that. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to save the tip of his thumb. Surgeons were unable to reattach it. So the following year, he sued BMW, arguing that the automaker did not have appropriate warnings about this system. BMW countered this lawsuit by saying that the door operated correctly, and that anyone should understand that body parts shouldn't be in the path of a closing door. Surprisingly, the plaintiff as well, Mr. Boateng, did admit that it was his fault in a sense. He didn't move his thumb quickly enough. However, despite his brutal honesty there, the jury actually sided with him and awarded him $1.9 million for his pain, suffering, and lost earnings. BMW went to the US Court of Appeals to try and appeal it, however, they were unsuccessful in doing so, and the decision was upheld. Effectively, the decision all hinges on New York General Business Law 349, which covers what they call deceptive acts or practices. And the court agreed that BMW had broken this by committing a deceptive omission by not adequately warning consumers about the specific risk posed by a soft close mechanism capable of pulling a door shut with significant force. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad he got his money. That's an incredible payout. Fair play to him, you know? That's great. That's retirement money, that, you know? Put that for the rainiest of rainy days, you'll be fine. Just a little anecdote from me as well, guys. Not too long ago, I was walking down a car park and I was walking towards my car and I walked past the back of another one. And the driver of that car, which I didn't see, who wasn't in the car at the time, she actually pressed a key fob to open the boot of her car, which some of them can do, or the trunk as you Americans say, I should say. She opened a button to open the trunk remotely, and I was walking past at that time, just past the car, and the trunk actually hit me. It didn't hurt or anything, but I just thought, I broke down and I was just laughing because I thought, how the hell have I done that? What are the odds on that? And she was so apologetic. She was, oh my God, are you hurt? I'm just like, no, I'm just laughing. It was genuinely funny. But the thing is, right, it's pretty bad because it really should have detected that there was someone behind the car. They should have some sort of electronic indication thing or something like a sensor like they have on the front for accident detection. They should have something on the back to warn if someone's there. Like, what if it was like an old guy or something? You know, that could with a bit more force and just a bit more bad luck. You know, you could be talking about a broken arm potentially. Unlikely, I know, but you know, just one of them funny things. I mean, these technology things are very handy, but sometimes they can kind of get in the way. But anyway, your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Have you ever seen a story like this before? People sticking things where they don't belong in cars. I'm going to leave it at that. Be civil in the comments, please. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Have a great day wherever you are in the world today. And beware those self-closing doors. They can be a real pain.